Dr. Leah, a woman writes, "Are multiple orgasms a myth, or is it possible? This has never happened for me, so if it's possible, please let me know how I can make this happen."
Absolutely. However, the stats on how many people experience them are varied. Only 8% of women say that it's easy to experience multiple orgasms. However, the majority of women report that they've had more than one orgasm at some point in their lives. A person has multiple orgasms when they have several orgasms very close together. Some people who have multiple orgasms report multiple orgasms back to back or just within seconds, while others report having an orgasm, experience a decline in arousal, become aroused again, and then have another orgasm within minutes. The time between orgasm is based on the refractory period or the time following an orgasm when a person's no longer sexually responsive. In most males, the refractory period makes it impossible to become physically aroused. However, females are usually physically capable of having sex immediately after an orgasm. But women in a refractory period might find that the clitoris is too sensitive to continue sexual activity. So while it's still physically possible, sex may become too intense and less appealing. So first, make sure that the setting is appropriate. If you're exhausted, distracted, or stressed out, it's difficult to reach orgasm, let alone multiples. The pelvic floor muscles also play a big role in orgasms. In fact, orgasm is basically just a series of fast and fluttery contractions of your PC muscle. So to work this muscle, you can do Kegel exercises. During intercourse, think about drawing your vaginal opening up toward your belly button and then deliberately contracting these muscles between each orgasm-induced contraction. Consequently, squeezing these muscles can generate a second or third climax or orgasm. Also, step up foreplay. Do some more touching, watching porn, whatever works. Focus on what you naturally do to orgasm and then exaggerate it. If you breathe a lot, then breathe heavier and faster next time you're about to climax. If you notice that you tense in your toes and throw back your head, then start doing things that make you orgasm. For most women, their body is much more sensitive after their first orgasm, so continuing with heavy stimulation might be too intense. This is especially true if you have a clitoral orgasm. So you could also switch up the angle, the type, and the intensity of this stimulation after you achieve orgasm, thus leading to multiples. There are plenty of pillows that allow for you to be in a multitude of positions a little more easily. You could also incorporate sex toys after the first orgasm to more easily bring about a second or third. Or if you've had one orgasm through penetration and you don't feel like you're going to have another one, then it's perfectly acceptable to switch to another form of sex, oral, digital, or even anal. Just don't go back from anal back to vaginal. That's going to cause a lot of bacterial issues. But deeper vaginal orgasms are about a state of release and letting go. So don't forget about your partner. Feeling like you're connected can help you achieve a more intense orgasm sessions. Little things that force you to be more vulnerable, like maintaining eye contact, can trigger a deeper orgasmic sensation.